Hey, hi, hello, welcome back to another video, or welcome if you're new. My name is Danielle, and today we're gonna be resetting for November, setting some goals, and hopefully sticking around YouTube for a little bit.
Bruh.
So while we're here, hi. So while we're here, does anyone else do this where, I don't know why I'm so white, but I'll take everything out of the dryer and I'll fold it and it sits on top of the dryer for days. So we're gonna put all of this away too. So obviously this is probably like a week's worth of laundry right here. So yeah, obviously I do this every week, but since we're here and we're resetting the house to make it nice and clean for a day, let's be realistic, it'll be clean for like 5 minutes, but at least we can get this done. Here's a throwback for my 90s babies. I've been listening to like popular songs from like the aughts, just really bringing me back. Anyway, we're here to reset my life. Yeah, I also haven't been, I always feel like I'm yelling when I'm wearing headphones, even though like I know I can hear myself. But so yeah, I'm resetting my life. I'm coming back to YouTube, hopefully for a good chunk of time instead of one video and then you don't see me for another 6 months. As you saw, I just stripped the bed. I'm washing the sheets right now. I'm an idiot, and so my office is right off of where our laundry is, and I was like, oh, I'll throw this in and then I'll film the goals portion of like what my goals are for November while that's washing, but it's loud, so I can't do that. So I'm gonna clean my office instead because I'm really trying to get everything on the upper floor done before going downstairs to do everything there, so I'm not like up and down 400 times. Also, can we talk about my hair? So I don't think I filmed since I cut my hair. It's actually a little bit longer now than it was when I actually cut it. If you go to my Instagram, there's I did a reel of like how long my hair was. Like my hair was like almost down to my butt. It's crazy. Or not almost down to my butt, but it was like halfway down my back, and I'm tall, so like it was a lot. I think we cut off like 11 inches or something, and then I chopped it. So it's growing out nicely. It was probably a little too short for my liking. Like this length here is like almost perfect. I would like it just a little bit longer just because this length just looks kind of weird in ponytails for me because my hair is so thick that it just like doesn't look right. So I need it to be like a little bit longer. So that's why I kind of did like the half up, half down situation today. So yeah, but I really like my hair. I like how much more manageable it is at this length. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm just talking a lot because I haven't talked in a really long time to the camera. And so I feel like I have a lot of updates. There will be more updates coming in. I'll probably cover some in next week's video. So this video you're gonna see first before any of the other videos I'm filming. So you'll get more updates in the next video and also in the next video as well. So it's just updates. We're just chatting. So anyway, I'm procrastinating cleaning my office because I literally have not spent time in my office in weeks because I am a tornado and I just come in and I just throw things everywhere, even when they have a home, and then I just never put it away, and then I just hate coming in here because there's just so much stuff everywhere. So, and honestly, realistically, obviously, like I'm gonna time it because I'm gonna film like how long it takes me to clean all this stuff up. I bet you it'll take me maybe, I'm gonna say 7 minutes. I'm gonna say 7 minutes is all it's gonna take me to clean up this office. Cause it's not bad, it's just clutter everywhere. So yeah, so we're gonna do that. And then the other thing I need to do is I need to take out all the garbages from upstairs. So that's like something that we're really bad about is like letting all of our garbage just like overflow before we bring a garbage bag up and just dump everything and throw it away. So I'm gonna do that today. That's something like I really want to get in the habit of doing like once a week because I feel like we don't go through that much trash like at least upstairs that often. So at least once a week I can take it out like the day before garbage day so then it's just out of the house. Let's start the timer. Ready, set, go. I love that song. Okay, anyway. Okay, so it took me 9 minutes, so that's not bad. As long as it's under 10. But it's like, it's silly because, sorry, this light is terrible. I don't know why I chose to film right here, but we're just doing this. Because honestly, my plan when coming back to YouTube is to not care, like, I think I get so in my head about being like aesthetic enough and like just like everything looks good or the transitions are great, whatever. I'm just gonna put, I don't care if it's a hot plate of garbage, like I'm posting it and being like, here you go, take it or leave it. So, because I also know that I'll get better with time and find my groove. I just have to like do the thing. So anyway, so yeah, so it only took me 9 minutes, which is amazing. And it's crazy because if I just cleaned up after myself every day, it would take me like 2 seconds. So yeah, anyway, so it's done. I can show you the final product. I did shove some stuff in the closet only because it's stuff that I'm going through to either get rid of, donate, whatever, figure out a different place to store it, stuff like that. So I just kind of put the bins in there. All that to say, my office is done. Also, this letterboard up here, that one, so it just says my name on it. It just says Danielle Marie right now. Any ideas on what I should put on the board, let me know and I will change it. Maybe I'll do something like Thanksgiving-ish. Or I'm debating if I should just jump right to a Christmas pun. I'm not sure about that. Let me know down below what I should put on there, or if I should just put something generic and not have it be holiday related. We could do that too. So yeah, just let me know down in the comments what you think. Or should I leave it with my name? I always hate like orienting myself. I could just leave it like that. Dana Marie. So I never forget who I am. So next on the list, I think the washer is going to be done in like 20 minutes. So I'm not going to take all this stuff downstairs to start doing that, just to come back up to have to swap the laundry and whatever. So I'm just going to hang out up here for like 20 minutes. I'll probably play like a game or two of Fortnite, maybe I'll scroll on my phone, I'm not sure. And then as soon as that is done, we'll go downstairs and we'll clean the kitchen, which needs it so bad. And then that's like the only really like resetting of cleaning I want to do. So yeah, so I'm just gonna hang out for a little bit while that finishes, and then we will get back to doing everything else. I didn't show you me taking out the garbage from upstairs, but throwing it out. We're here to clean the kitchen. I'm really white. Whatever. We're just gonna deal with it. You know, like you get, this is so random. This video is so random. You know how you get like those like phantom vibrations when like your phone's in your pocket and you think your phone's vibrating? I get it with my watch all the time. Like I think I have notifications and then there's no notifications, which is really weird. I don't know. It happens like multiple times a day. I don't know. Maybe I'm just like hoping people will talk to me. I don't know. So thankfully, actually the kitchen isn't as bad as I thought it was. Pretty much all I have to do is empty out the dishwasher, load the dishwasher, wash all the stuff that can't go in the dishwasher, dry it, put it away, and then just pick up a couple things around here. So it's actually not that bad. But honestly, I feel like when the kitchen is clean, it makes it easier for me to keep the rest of the house clean. I don't know what it is about the kitchen, but like that's always the biggest mental block for me. But then also like once it's clean, it's like the most relieving. I'm also just now realizing I literally haven't had water all day. So while I'm getting water, drink water too with me. Let's take a water break. Let's drink some water together because I'm sure I have a bunch of dehydrated queens watching this video right now. Okay, now that I'm starting to rehydrate myself. Let's get to work. There's a lot of things that I want to do in the month of November, but I am also a very 0 to 60 person. So I have definitely reeled back my goals. Normally it's a laundry list. It's so long of everything I always want to accomplish in a month, and it's not feasible or sustainable. So I've kind of taken everything that I want to accomplish and I put it into 6 things that I want to accomplish in the month of November. Some of them are going to be harder than others, but 6 things. So let's go through those 6 things. I also want to say that I don't know if this is going to be the format that my resets always stay in. I'm still trying to figure it out. I probably will watch other people's resets to see kind of how they do it, but I kind of just jumped into this having seen a couple, but not anything recently. So yeah, but anyway, so obviously we did all of our cleaning and resetting the house first. Now we're gonna get into our goals before we end this video. So without further ado, let's just get into them. So the first thing that I 100% need to do, and I know that this is honestly going to be the hardest, goal for me, and that is prioritizing self-care. And I know people are going to be like, just do it. I am a recovering people pleaser, and I also am very good at minimizing my own needs to help others. I have been pouring from an empty cup for a very long time. So it's kind of like the normal now. So it's weird to like take time to fill myself up to be able to, you know, do the things for other people. Anyway, so I'm just gonna read you what I wrote because I kind of actually like thought about this for more than 2 seconds and being like, yeah, that's a goal. So self-care is my priority number 1. I have been neglecting myself and I'm so burnt out, which is so true. And I need to start being more aware of where I am at mentally and how to support myself mentally and emotionally. So lately I have definitely been going through it. Life has not been easy, and I have been too scared to let myself feel my feelings because I know that those feelings are very, very big. Yeah, so I'm just trying to figure out how to create space for those emotions so I can let them out, so I don't keep them bottled up and explode down the road. I just want to make sure that I like have the space to be able to feel the feelings that I'm feeling, because there is a lot brewing in here and in my heart. So yeah, so self-care, priority number 1. I'm trying to do one thing for myself every single day. Is it going to be perfect? No, but at least it's like I'm taking care of myself, hopefully. All right, so the next goal that I have, these are in no order of like priority. Like self-care is definitely number 1, but all of these other ones, there's no priority to them whatsoever. It just depends on what's going to take the most amount of time out of my day. So the next one is to create content. Honestly, creating content is something really fun for me. It just kind of builds me up. It lets my creative energy flow, which I don't get to do in my day-to-day 9 to 5. So, and it just makes me happy. And honestly, I think I'm really funny, so it makes me laugh. So yeah, so I just want to get back to creating content and like actually finding the joy in it and not feeling like it's like, oh, I have to create it. Like when I was in school, I feel like I just got really bogged down with, I have to do these things, I have to create, and I just wasn't in a space to do it, where now I feel like I am in the space to do it, and I'm really excited to see what I come up with. But I also am telling myself I have to be okay with it being garbage. I have to be okay with it not looking great, not doing well, not, I don't know, just not being perfect. And continuing to create, because I tell myself all the time, the more you create, the better it's gonna get. But my little brain up here doesn't believe me, because I have ADHD and I'm convinced that if I'm not perfect at it, I won't do it. So I'm trying to kind of break past that, because I do love creating content. I love being on YouTube. I love posting reels on Instagram. So I do eventually want to branch out into TikTok and maybe YouTube Shorts, but baby steps. We're just gonna do YouTube once a week, 1 video a week, and 3 reels a week on Instagram. So on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I will put up a reel, and on Wednesdays, a YouTube video will also go up. I'm gonna try and make my reel on Wednesday correlate to the video I'm doing. because I'm trying to like just be smart about marketing and stuff. So I don't know, we'll see. But if you're not following me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram. It's always linked down below, and I usually put it on the screen at some point in the video. All right, so we are taking care of ourselves. We are creating content and being happy about it. So next is my body. What am I gonna do to take care of my body this month? So for health and fitness, my goal is to move my body for at least 30 minutes every day. So that does not mean going to the gym and just destroying my body every day. That means some days I'll go out and take a walk. Like today I'm gonna go take a walk. Some days I will weightlift. Some days I will, you know, just, I was gonna say gingerly, that's not it. Just lightly walk on the treadmill for 30 minutes. Some days it'll look like me just doing a 30-minute stretching video before bed. Just something that kind of gets me out of my phone, out of my head, and just into my body. I have noticed that I sleep better when I move my body. I just like feel better all around, and I just feel accomplished when I do something like that. So I will be moving my body for 30 minutes every day in the month of November. I am also cutting out pop, soda for my southerners, alcohol, and fast food. So the caveat with fast food, I do get one cheat meal a week, so I can use that to get fast food. That is the only way that this plan is sustainable for me, is knowing that I have a treat yourself at some point in the week. I usually try to do it for Saturdays just because it just makes the most sense and it's easy. So yeah, so one cheat meal a week, but no alcohol, no soda, pop, and no fast food. So we'll see. This next one is really big for me too, and this kind of ties into self-care a little bit as well, and that is keeping my physical spaces clean. Mentally, I'm a jumble 24/7, 365. Like, it just never stops, and it definitely, like, you see it in my house. Like, everything, I think I mentioned this earlier in the video, I am a tornado when it comes to being in my home. I mean, even my workspace, it gets really bad, so I definitely have to consciously clean up after myself. So that's another reason why this reset is really important for me, because now everything will be nice and clean. It's a clean slate. I can now just kind of set up those little habits of just picking up after myself. As soon as I'm done using something, put it away. And I know it's easier said than done, and so this is why I know there's going to be a learning curve to this, and I know it's not going to be perfect 100% of the time, but I do want to try. So I just want my physical spaces to be better so that up here can be a little bit better too. And last but definitely not least, I want to finish all the books that are on my currently reading, because I have like 10 of them. I don't have them with me right now. The top ones that I need to finish would be Harry Potter, the first book. I just started Delilah Green Doesn't Care. I really want to get through that one. I did start reading Bunny, but I think that book is too smart for me, so I did put it down, and it's not on my currently reading right now. I did start Red, White, and Royal Blue. That is a reread for me, but I still want to finish it so I can watch the movie on Amazon. So yeah, just like there's a book on my Kindle. I think it's called My Soul to Take. I think that one I need to finish. I need to finish Atomic Habits. Like, there's a lot. So I just want to, if not clear out my currently reading, at least get it down to a manageable amount and never get it back up to that ever again. Okay, great. So those are all my goals for November. Please let me know if there's anything that you have goals for in the month of November. Is there anything exciting happening in the month of November? You let me know. I do have more health and wellness goals besides like those general ones, but I'm going to talk about that in my Fitness Friday video that you guys are going to get next week. Yeah, you guys are getting that next week. So I'll talk more about that, because I do have like specific, like, not specific like weight goals and stuff like that, but just like different things that I want to work on. And so I'll talk about that in that video. But yeah, so that is all I have for you guys today. Please let me know what you think, how I can make this format a little bit better. If there's different things you want to see in a reset that I didn't do, or if there's something you did see that you don't want to see. Constructive criticism is literally my favorite thing. So please just give it all to me. Just be nice about it because I do cry really easily. So, but other than that, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great November. I will see you next week with another video. But in the meantime, just remember that you are loved, you are cared for, and I hope you have the best day. Bye.